Hello everyone. Here we are. Well, Friday, mid-afternoon. Just had one kid go home. Having another one show up in 2 hours. Love to take a nap, except for I have to get kids from school in an hour. And you know the woman who's not paying me my full rate? She forgot to pay me yesterday, and she's supposed to come today at noon. It's now 1:40 p.m. She has not arrived. I decided that I'm going to stand up for myself and get my full rate. Here are the reasons why. Number one, I hate this about myself, that I even let this happen. Of course I did, and now I'm in a situation where I have to confront somebody, and I hate that. But I watched her kid this week. During her short drop-off and pickup, she mentioned having a cleaning person, being late to get her daughter because she had to run to the salon and get her special shampoo and conditioner, and then telling me that she had to go to this really fancy boutique to get her daughter's special birthday dress. All fine, people, but that's someone who doesn't need a discounted rate. You know what I'm saying? The other people I'm watching all work 2 jobs, have, menial style jobs like waiting tables and working as housekeepers to make ends meet, and they're paying me the full amount. So this pisses me off on every single front. That, number one, as I was saying, they respect what I'm doing and they pay my full rate. I don't charge an exorbitant fee. I actually charge the cheapest possible rate that I could stomach charging, because it's just the kind of person I am. And I came up with what I thought is the least I could accept, and that's what I charge, because I'm a terrible business person, obviously. And then she lowballed that, and I accepted it because I believed, all right, you're having financial difficulties. But since meeting her, it is clear she is not. It's all relative, you know what I mean? You have money for what you want to have money for, and if you have money for high-end shampoo and conditioner, you can pay me the extra fucking $3 a day. You know what I mean? For real. So, pardon my French. So, I'm going to, when she arrives, if she does, say that, I've thought of lots of things to say to people. I have things where I'm shaming, I have all different routes I could take with this, and I decided there's just no point. The fact of the matter is, I need her to pay me more, so I don't need to get into all this crap. I'm just going to say that I'm sorry to spring it on her, but that I'm going to need her to pay me my full rate, and that the quality of care I'm offering is worth, at minimum, my rate, and that it isn't adequate compensation for my time and effort, and it isn't fair to my other clients if I accept anything less than that. The end. I'm sure she'll pay it. That kind of person. But it's eating me up, people, and I couldn't sleep because of this and all of my much more lengthy shaming style ways of telling her, which of course I really do want to do. It's for real. I really the rate that I'm asking people is what I consider my bottom line, because I understand that and that's the other point that she's oblivious to. I'm doing this because I need the money too. You know what I mean? Everyone's in a financial bind. That's the whole point. So my rates reflect that. Deal with it. We'll see. If she does not pay me today, people, I'm just going to say I can't watch your kid, because you're not respecting me in any capacity. That's that. Also, I added up how much I've worked, and divided it by how much money I've made. And it's a really sorry situation. And I'm just my God, I'm not only working all the time and having more than one kid at a time, I'm still somehow not averaging even what I'm trying to ask for. So it's just what's up? So there's that. So I think I'm really strongly favoring, as much as I feel badly to let some people go, because I really love that baby, if this one baby comes through in January and can, commit to full-time care, one kid, it's more than I'm making now, juggling tons of kids, and that's just easier on everyone. It'll be easier on baby, who's having a very hard time adjusting to the different people who are here every day. She's been kind of pissed off and I don't blame her. It sucks for her, you know what I mean? And I think one kid every day where you just get used to them and you incorporate them into your household, that's what I was going for in the beginning. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Plus, it's a school schedule. I don't have any, conflicting days with when my kids are off. All breaks would be the same, and they don't need me in the summer. And people, I don't need to do this in the summer for a number of reasons. But my main goal with this is just to pay for kids' tuition. And right now, I have to bust my ass to make that. And with one kid, I can do it if they're full-time. So, that's that. I can't believe I have to confront her. I might have to send her an email, just being honest. Because, it's really hard for me to say that stuff to someone's face without shaking and crying. I can't help it. I cannot help it. But email, I can do it. So that's that. Other fronts, people, I'm so tired, can you tell? I'm so tired, it's crazy. I'm getting up earlier than I did so I can be ready, for everybody. Getting less sleep, the usual. Baby still has nightmares, wakes up in the night. Before our vacation, I had said to Mr. F, Mr. F, when we get home, things have to change. Like, you have to deal with her in the night, and I have to be able to get solid night's sleep. Of course, the reality is he still works all night long, and so, at the end I feel bad, because sometimes he doesn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning, and then he's got to get up and go to work, We're both suffering, people. We are both suffering. This is a time in our lives that's meant for suffering, I guess. And sometimes I think about how my life used to be, and it's just like almost unbelievable to me now how much harder it is. It's crazy. I mean, not even that many years ago. I spent whatever I wanted to on groceries. Totally crazy food budget. And also my goal was to cook 4 dinners a week. 4. And I went out to lunch with frequently, people, a couple of times a week. I got to go to therapy every week. I even had a personal trainer twice a week. I had a pretty good life going there, you know what I mean? And now I have to cook 21 meals a week. I'm sticking to a ridiculous, like, $80 a week food budget to do that. I'm working 40 plus hours a week babysitting, and don't have therapy. Would be helpful. Don't have a trainer. Kind of sucks. Can't go out to lunch, can't go out to dinner, can't even order pizza in. And what's funny is back then we came here because we thought we needed more money, and then this is what happened. It's just totally nuts. Live and learn, people. I will say, I even sometimes had a cleaning person. Yeah. Oh, the life. Things have changed. And that's okay. I'm totally okay to have changed these things, and it's fine. I can do it. It's not a big deal. I didn't need to have those things. It was something that at that time we could afford to do, and I'll say it's not like those are extravagant choices. That's how we chose to spend our money. We didn't, choose to spend money on high-end goods or clothes or anything else. You know what I mean? So that's my justification for it. We chose to spend it making our life as convenient and enjoyable as possible on a daily level. But I'm still wearing my ghetto Target clothes. Yeah, I miss those days. The good news is, if I ever get back to that, I'll never take that for granted again. Totally appreciate even one day like that now. One day to just go out to lunch. And so here's the deal. If I'm working this hard and I'm making this money, I've got to find a way to, before I said I was going to give myself like $5 a week, and I don't. I don't, people. I don't even spend $5 a week on myself. I don't buy myself clothes. I don't buy myself anything. Nothing. I don't wear makeup. I don't have high-end shampoo and conditioner. Not one single thing. I don't get coffee at Starbucks. I don't do jack. So if I'm going to work this hard, dude, I need to get something for it, people. Something. Alright, that's that.